Hey everyone, and welcome back to our Dark Souls 3 Pyro run, episode 27 today, after an extremely frustrating episode last night in episode 26. After walking through the first couple of areas in the Ring City, we came across our first boss, and we defeated that after, I think, maybe 2 or 3 attempts. Although, unfortunately, after that, and actually into the Ring City, we started to hit some real roadblocks in terms of damage output of the enemies, and the longevity, let's say, of the magic that we had. Maybe a better idea to mix that up a little bit. Plus we also died a few times looking for that second bonfire. We did a good job in finding most of the items in the area, I think. We did a fairly good job in cleaning that out, and we found a few areas where we can hit immediately in order to try and find some new stuff. So I think we're going to be taking that on to start with. Hopefully today we can come across our next boss, clear the area out a little bit, and learn a bit more about the Ring City. So first of all, we've got this locked gate, so we can't get down there. Also, the shortcut from the very start of the level, where we were, the last bonfire we were at, we also haven't unlocked the shortcut from there because we couldn't find that either. So quite a long game yesterday in order to try and get to that point. These enemies taking 3 to 4 piece, but the dropout is fairly good at 2,200 a piece. The problem is, as soon as we get around this corner, we've got the hollow knights that we were fighting earlier, and there's quite a few of them. They tend to just come up out the floor. We're not getting a lot from these guys. I don't even think these guys attack. But where we did want to go is go back up and around this corner, mainly because are these guys going to port in again, or is that just until we defeated that guy? Oh, maybe they're not coming back. That would have been useful to know last time. Still got quite a few items in the area that we haven't got yet. White Preacher's Head. There were 3 Hollow Knights coming out of the floor here. There's one of them. As I was saying, the damage output of these guys is pretty high. So you just need to stay away, really. Plus the delay on the swing is pretty nasty. They do drop a good amount, so 5,800. That might even, I'll just have to double check that. Oh, yes, we've got enough for another level. Let's head back and get that immediately, because I don't want to do what we did yesterday. We got to about 250,000 on a single play, trying to find that second bonfire, and we died. And then we got killed by something stupid as well after that, which is always the way with this game. But the more we find these guys, the more we are getting used to it. I think Vigour is nearly where we want it now, so 1 more level in that, and then we can start popping into Endurance to give us more ability to spam that fire spell before we have to stop. I'm also going to swap spells, so I'm going to take off something, not sure what yet, but I'm going to put the Chaos Fire Orb back on because of the it does more damage in this area. The fire seems to do better.
Very well, then take nourishment from these sovereignless souls. Farewell, Ashen.
Obviously I can't math, we're just short, but we should have something we can pop here.
Welcome, husband. Very well, then touch the darkness, take nourishment. Farewell, Ash, mayst thou thy...
Okay, so let's reattune some of this. I'm going to leave Pestilent Mist on, because it was great for the boss, and there's always a chance it might, you know, be fairly good against anything that's fairly static. We've got 2 spell slots left, so let's remove Boulder Heave I'm going to leave Black Fire Orb in there, but let's pick up Great Chaos Fire Orb. It's slightly less than Bed Vestiges, but it does the secondary damage on the floor, which is probably going to be quite useful against some of these. It does leave us with one slot left. Is there anything at one slot we could potentially take? We could take Profuse Sweat for additional resistances. I haven't ever used Profused Profane Flame, so I don't think I'm going to take it though. There's obviously Carthus Flame Arc, which would be great on the weapon, but again, I don't think that's needed. I wonder how rapport works around here. Is there a trade-off? Is there a cast-off for it? I don't know. Let's fill up. Let's take it. We can take it. We can try it. You know, if it doesn't work, we're not losing anything. So back to the Ring City streets. Okay, so we sneak up behind this guy. There's an item there. We'll figure out what that is in a minute. Can we hit this guy with this? I've never used this, so it'd be interesting to see how long that actually lasts. Ha! We've charmed him. We've charmed him. He's heading for enemies. Oh, get down. Oh, they're attacking him as well. Collecting stuff for us. Right, I'm trying to kind of keep an eye on how long this is going to last. Now, what we've done is we've now created a problem. These guys are now fighting each other. Clash of the Titans. Big lad has obviously won. Can we charm him? Can't charm him. So, rapport being quite an interesting it's right next to the bonfire, not to the rapport being quite an interesting spell. I don't think Great Chaos Fire Orb's doing as well as I thought it would. So we'll probably just stick with normal Fire Orb because we can get 2 of them off for every one we get off of the other one. So there is an area I want to check out, which is over the other side and up the bridge. There was a knight there last night that took us out. The Fire Orb, Great Chaos Fire Orb, might actually be better for him, although the Black Fire Orb as well was doing some good damage. So let's just get our souls back. That worked quite well with them because we didn't have to get a second shot off, and the thing stuns enough. So before they can go down, second hit's taking them out. We would normally have to fire 2 fire orbs at those guys, and then a little bit of prattling about. Although the damage was quite high from that guy. Slightly surprised. So what we're going to do is leave that guy alone. Head this way. I think we'll stick with the Great Chaos Fire Orb. So here's the guy. It's the Silver Knight Ledo, or Ledo. It was a pain last night. Right, so looks like he fortified himself somewhat. I think 1 hit with the fire orb, 2 slashes and a roll. We shouldn't have gone for the third hit. We did quite a lot of damage though, so we can try that again. It's quite a straight run there. I don't think we'll bother with any of the enemies. We'll just run straight there. Let's head straight up here. Whoa, that's new. We didn't do that yesterday. Okay, should be out of range now. That's better. Also means we don't have to fire a. We don't have to fire off an Estus flash before we get to Silver Knight Ledo over here. Couple of close calls there, but he's down. Dropped Ledo's Great Hammer, so we'll take that. And he's dropped, what's he dropped? About 20,000. So what else have we got up here? Have we got any items we can loot? This guy just looks like he's potentially just chilling out here. Nothing of any use to us there or anything. I don't think we can get off the side anyway. No. Try Ember. So there is a path back down there. Some Titanite chunks there. Some horrible little insect thing that we're going to go and investigate in a minute. That's the danger guy. Over there, you can see him running around. He's the summoner that we defeated at the start. He's got some fairly good health, so we're going to have to kill him fairly quickly. It's the arrow guys that he shoots out that are going to cause us the problem. They drop out about 3 arrows each, and I think he summons about 10 of them, or 6 of them, or whatever. But we haven't got the health to withstand all of the arrows, not even half the arrows, so we just need to be very careful around him. Havel's ring plus very useful for carrying weight. That would mean that we could just jump down here. Could carry a few more pieces of armour, potentially up our armour completely. Okay, that's nicely defeated those guys. I will head back and kill the insect guy around here that we started a fight with. Some sod all damage out of that. One. So we are doing much better here today. A bit more room, I think. I think the corridors were causing us some problems. That causes us some problems, getting hit in the face with a massive sword as well. Before he swings, let's get that one down. 5,000 wood, Titanite chunk, take those. Okay, so this guy out before he has an opportunity to kill us. There's a few more up there, so there must be a shortcut back. At least, I'm guessing we could probably head... No, there's another one. Things we don't want to fight head on yet. To be honest, as long as we keep an eye on those guys, we might be all right. Head to head. So damage output not massive on those guys, as long as we're softly, you know, approaching each new area. This is your problem guy. If he sees us, we're going to have to peg it. Large soul, let's take that. fairly quick taking that guy out. That's worked quite well. Some twinkling titanite. So we can probably get all the way down to that church there without messing with this guy. Although my gut says he's probably got some cool loot. So that sword is decimating those guys, which is really good. Oh, there's another one of these, another priest guy up there, so we'll have to take the path up there instead. Okay, I'll happily drop an Estus there, where we've got up to. Okay, where's that guy? He can see us wherever he is. Okay. Okay, nice. Get rid of that guy. There's more. Where is he? So let's pop some magic, get us back up to good status. Let's get his attention and kite him back a bit. Has he got any more friends? Oh, I think he's forgot about us now. Let's head back up and round. So rapport is quite useful actually. They don't stay charmed for too long, which is, I suppose, just Dark Souls for you. But it does mean that we can get a few hits off with a friendly ally before it does wear off. If in doubt, we can always drop out the fire orb. Half expecting a surprise in there. Luckily we didn't get one. It turned up eventually. Stick close to the sides. There's quite a few of these hollow chaps around here. I don't think I'd like to be fighting too many of them. Either they're already dead. Yeah, already dead, which is good because we haven't got the most magic left. That looks like Dragon Slayer armor. Yep, now we're out of come on, one more hit. Yes, get in. Woo! That was a little bit uncomfortable. We picked up the Iron Dragon Slayer kit. And we're all our magic, so either we need to be thinking about heading back, or we need to be happy that we're going to be able to run back from here. Lots of the hollow Herald Knights here. Is that where we're headed? I don't know. There's the Ring City. Not sure if we're on the far edges now. Just want to be really careful with 138,000 souls. That guy's correct, it was a Lord of Cinder. I've just seen an item over here, so let's grab that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we're at the far edge of the map. So, we've got some enemies. I am going to clean house, because I don't want anything sneaking up on us. We've got not much to clean house with, apart from the sword, so we're just going to have to take our time.
I shall
Right, I didn't expect that to hit me, I thought I was out the way.
I shall partake.
But give this guy. Let him do his thing. Get down. So that's given us another Ashen Estus flask. Bit of survivability back, thank you. Now if we can get all the way around the back here into that cathedral without the summoner seeing us. There's an item right in the middle, we can obviously run and collect that later. But let's. We've got a few Hallow Knights, or the Ringed Knights, who can be problematic against these guys. We don't need to be fighting 2 or 3 at once, we just want 1. And it would be really nice if we actually had any firepower to use. Here he comes. So, over half life. That could have knocked us off the side. Well, they were friendly. I like the sword guy better, I can predict his movements. Okay, I'm expecting we've got a bonfire somewhere around here because it's being it's being looked after by literally every man and his dog. What we don't need is any surprises. That looks like an item all the way up there. Although I don't know where that is. Okay, cool. So, clear down this side. What are we rocking? We've got the Sun Princess ring on. We could probably just wait it out a minute. So, what items have we got? Divine Blessing could bring all our health back. Sigbrow would work. Illusionary blades that seek foes, nice. Suppose we could bait. Oh, something's just happened. Just got some points for nothing. Don't know why. Someone's trotting. Okay, so our options are wait it out a minute and then try and bait this first guy without getting his friend. If we can get one without the other, we might be able to get inside, or at least to the door. It's this spear guy again. No, there's one. Right, we baited one, so we just have to stay away now. Oh my god, there's loads of them. Let him come this way. Don't want to fight too. The back attack to start with is good. That hurts, and it's annoying. Getting a second back attack is even better. Oh, the luck of the run is high today. Right. Whew. Let's let the Estus do its thing. The Estus ring. Can we sneak up on this guy? If we can get a visceral attack in. No, because he's got friends. Oh shit. We're going to leave and we're going to come back when the other guy isn't watching us. I think that would help. So we're out of items. Sigbrow, Divine Blessing might work. We could just wait a minute and let the Sun Princess ring do its job. The good thing is killing this last guy would also give us enough for 2 levels. If we can trot close enough here, we can get a visceral attack in before he even moves, which would be amazing. I'm not sure we're walking faster than he is though. We might be gaining on him very slightly. We've killed him. Ah, right, there's where the noise is. That chap up there. Now, what we really need here is either a... because we're going to run down here, because we're stupid. We're going to run down here, and we're going to try and find another shortcut, because we've cleared that entire area out over the other side and all the way round. But we're going to leave all that stuff there. We're going to go and fight that guy, because that's what we do. Oh yes, of course he does. Oh my lord. A bit close, we nearly got roasted. In fact, let's just have a look on the left side here. Oh, come on, tell me that's a shortcut. Tell me that's to that door. Tell me. Oh, it is! It is to the door! It's exactly what we needed. Oh my goodness. So, we've got a massive clear out outside. Amazing. Let's travel back. I think we've got enough for 2 lives. Okay, we're going for 3 levels.
Welcome, speak thine heart's desire.
We'll get 2.
Very well, then touch take no. Farewell, Ashen One.
Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to tool up. We're going to nip back to somewhere where we can get a lot of souls for not a lot of effort in about a minute. It won't let us wear both. But that's okay, because I suppose it keeps the damage good. So let's just shoot to the Twin Princes bonfire for a second. Kill the guys outside just to get that 3rd level, and that should be enough to close this episode out. Much more fruitful than yesterday. I think we've closed out quite a long area there. There's 2 paths which, with the magic that we'll get and be able to save from just taking the shortcut, we should be in a great position to continue our run later. So an extra 1700 on that guy, just because we had the silver ring plus 3 on. So clearing these guys out probably once or twice should give us massive amounts. Ethan says yeah, he agrees. not risking it. There's 80,000 on the line, or over. Oops. That was quite good. We charmed him into killing the other guy. I think we'll try that again down here and see if he cleans up. That's it, let him walk around our bloodstain. He's cleaning house for us. So I think we'll head back now.
Welcome home, Ash. Speak that. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take note. Farewell, Ashen One. Mayst thou thy peace discover.
Let's just have a look and make sure we've not missed any spells in the soul transposition.
Aha, that's all.
So we've also got a demon scar from the demon prince, or soul of the demon prince can bring on seething chaos, hurl chaos clump that sees and explodes. Now that's a pyromancy. We've also got lightning storm, bountiful sunlight, soothing sunlight. Is a life on scythe, so we should be able to. What's that one? White Dragon's Breath. That's from Osiris. So we haven't got any duplications there, so we could get Seething Chaos. Although the Demon Scar does look cool, I expect it's also a catalyst. Okay, I think we won't pick anything up yet.
I took the mantle of Lord of Cinder of mine.
And let's swap out that for our utility ring. I suppose we could have just increased intelligence while we've got full life. Stick the scholar's ring on. And I'm also thinking new outfit for the new for the next episode. Not sure about that one. I think that's it. I think we're going to go with that as our new get-up. We're still rolling fast. We've got a cool cape now. Look at that bad boy. But we are going to unfortunately close the episode out there. The luck of the run was high. We completed a fair amount there, I think, of figuring out some shortcuts. We've cleared the whole far area of the swamp, which is great, and we've also found a massive dragon and 2 places where we can start to go now. If you're joining us on YouTube and you're watching the series on there and you're liking what you're watching, please hit that like button, and if you want to know when we've got more episodes coming out, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching us on Twitch, thanks for your assistance, thanks for the interaction, and thanks for being in the chat. You can catch new videos weeknights, Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, which are my committed streaming times, but if you miss a stream, you can obviously catch it in the archive section. If you want to know when we're streaming and you want a Twitter alert or a Twitch alert to your app when we're streaming, hit that follow button and you'll get notifications every time I go live. Thanks for your help, thanks for your interaction, and thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.